Take a picture with me. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, you're so cute.
The house.
Kiss?
The house. The house.
You build a house? Oh.
Let's do a house.
Okay. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about something pretty serious. I never really used to think about stuff like this until I had to when I had my son. You know, when I was younger, I didn't really have to be as vigilant or as paranoid because it was just me and it wasn't that big of a deal. But now I have read so many stories, so many news articles, just everything, and watching, you know, the news and hearing stories from people I actually know of this type of stuff happening that we're going to talk about in this video that is just terrifying. And I feel like people are really unaware or don't realize like how often it happens. So today we're just gonna be talking about hacking and hacking into things that you wouldn't really actually think would be hacked into. I know people make jokes about like, you know, the FBI person in your phone and like you take the, you know, the funny pictures and it's like, this is what my FBI agent sees or whatever. And it's funny, and I'm sure people probably do or have hacked into, you know, your iPhone camera or your computer camera. But something I feel like is even worse is security cameras or ring doorbell cameras or any type of ring security, or there's another security one that's really popular. If I can remember, I'll put it on the screen. Just if you can hear my son, I'm sorry, he's playing right there. I can't help it. Anyway, just different security systems, baby monitors, whether it be the kind that you only hear, you know, it sounds kind of like white noise and then you hear the kids talking, or visual ones. I shut the door, so hopefully you can't hear the banging, so I'm sorry if you can. Kind of ruins it for some people. If you have kids, you could probably tune it out. Anyway, people are also, and this is crazy to me because I never even would have thought of this, your smart TVs. Some smart TVs have cameras in them, as well as like Kinetic, is that what it's called for Xbox? That has cameras, and those cameras can be hacked into, and people can control your TV, the volume of the TV, what you're watching on the TV, and see you, and hear you if your microphone setting is turned on. And that is terrifying. So what made me want to make this video is I watched a news like article, or not, I watched a news piece, I don't know what to call it, where a little girl was playing in another room and she started hearing that tiptoe through the window. I don't know, is it like Nosferatu? Is that who sings that? Maybe that's, I don't know, but that song, she heard it coming from her room, so she went into her room, and for 5 minutes this man taunted her, told her to break things, and just was really weird and saying he was Santa Claus and just creepy. And this girl is like between 5 and 8 years old. She was young, and you can hear her like screaming for her mom, terrified because this person is talking somehow in the room. And luckily the parents only had the security system up for 4 days, but what happened in those 4 days? You know what I mean? Like, what all did he see in those 4 days? Because I'm sure it was 3 girls sleeping in that room, and I'm sure they all change in there, they sleep in there, they play in there. What did he see when he was watching this camera? Did he just tune in? We don't know how long he was watching them. And that is terrifying. Can you imagine the feeling as a parent to have installed this to, you know, keep your kids safe, and to realize it backfired and to see that? I mean, that is horrifying. I can't imagine doing that or like seeing that and realizing someone was watching my child like that. And it's not hard for them to do. It really isn't. If you don't have, well, this is what the FBI says you should do. You should have a really long password, like something ridiculous, not something anyone would ever guess, with uppercase, lowercase numbers, obviously letters, and you know, write it down and change it monthly, and also do the 2-factor verification where it like texts your phone, and then that way it's like double hard for any hacker to hack in, and they usually would most likely give up instead of continuously trying to hack you if they can't. Even like your router, your Wi-Fi password has to be crazy. Just every password that you have that could possibly be something that someone hacks into to see you and hear you, you need to go out of your way to make it very hard for even you to get in there. Possible, obviously, for you to get in there, but very hard for anyone else to ever try to hack into that. Because that's so scary. There was a family in Florida who also had one in their kitchen, and they were staying in their kitchen, and someone was like, okay, I need you to go to this website for me. Are you going to go to it? And the man's like, no. And they're like arguing with this person, this man who's hacked into their camera, talking to them in their own kitchen. Could you imagine how terrifying that is? He can see you. I don't even know how to turn those things off. I'm sure you can, obviously, but like, he's watching you and you can't see him. You don't know who he is or where he is. That is terrifying. That is so scary to think about. I mean, oh my gosh. And like I said, people can hack into your smart TVs and watch you. They can put whatever they want you to watch on the TV. Could be something that you don't want to see pop up on your TV that you literally can't turn off because they've hacked your TV. They can listen to you and what you're saying and what you're doing. It's very scary how technology has developed so much, and I feel like a lot of it's unnecessary. And you don't have to agree with me, but personally, in your house, I do not have any cameras and I will never have cameras. And maybe I shouldn't tell the world that, but my thing is to have security in a different form. So have an alarm that's on every single door and every single window, so that if anyone opens a window or a door, the alarm goes off. And then have a gun next to you and protect yourself. That way, as soon as you hear the alarm, you have a way to protect yourself. Because guess what? If you have cameras and they weren't hacked, but someone tried to break into your house, you're going to call 911. How long is it going to take for 911 to get to you? Where do you live? Are you far from a police station? What can someone do to you in the 5 minutes it takes for a cop to come, or even 1 minute for the cop to come? What can that person do to you before they get there? You have to have protection or some sort of way to protect yourself. You have to. And I think it goes beyond cameras. And having a camera in every room of your house allows a hacker to see where every single room is, how to get around and maneuver in your house, what type of stuff you have in your house, listens to your conversation. Maybe they don't want to steal anything. Maybe they want to do something else to you. It's scary, and I just feel like it's not necessary. If you have cameras in your house, if you just feel like you have to have them, then you need to change your passwords immediately. Keep changing them. I know this isn't new, and a lot of people watching this video has probably already heard about this, but I feel like we don't take it seriously enough because I don't hear enough about it. I don't hear people talking about this, and it's serious. Now, outside cameras, I honestly won't worry if someone hacked that. I mean, maybe because they can see when you come and go. So I guess you probably should worry about that. But I could see people being less vigilant about their outdoor cameras. But if you're going to add cameras inside or use baby monitors, we don't use baby monitors. We had one and we used it for a little bit. I saw these stories. Done. Because people can hack into your baby monitors, both types, video and just audio. They can hack in and watch your child. There are stories where little babies, someone will come on and start talking to the baby. People will watch these babies through these cameras for weeks and then just start talking to them. It is terrifying that someone could do that. And what do these people want? Some of them might be like a 16-year-old who's playing a joke on you, who just wants to scare you and play around. But a lot of them can be sexual predators, because if they're looking through baby monitors, it's babies. They're looking for babies. And it's literally just so scary to me, because I will do anything I have to protect my son. And if some creepo comes on to my security and starts talking to my child, I will do everything I can to find whoever that is. And you know how hard that would be? Which is why we have to avoid the problem. Anyway, you probably already know about this. You probably don't need this video, but I thought it was important to share. And here's my little baby coming. Come here. I thought it was important to share with you guys, so I wanted you to know. And now I'm going to go play with him and decorate some more Christmas stuff. He calls it fishing when he puts the bulbs on the tree. It's so funny. But keep your kids safe, keep yourself safe, and throw away your security cameras. You don't need them.
Yeah. I'll find my phone.
Give me a kiss and I help.
Give
me a kiss.
Okay.
Give me a kiss and I help. Mwah, big kiss. What are you going to do?
No. I cleaned the house. The box.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, up.
You cleaned it up?
Yeah.
Good job. Can I see? You want to go show me? Let's go. All right. I'll see y'all guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I look a mess, and I just wanted to add this in at the very end of the video just to say it. I wasn't going to give up on Vlogmas, but then we're just so busy, and all day I spend just watching, taking care of my son and playing with him, and then the rest of the time looking for houses, driving around to see houses. And I feel kind of weird that if I'm possibly gonna buy a house, filming it and putting it on the internet. I know I don't get a lot of views or anything, but it takes one person to recognize the area and to ruin us buying that house, or we buy that house and they know where I live. It's weird. So I haven't been able to show you guys that kind of stuff, and I would like to. So yeah, I don't know. And we haven't been really going into the inside of any houses because my husband's so picky about the neighbors and the area and living in a good house. which I get, obviously. But I'm more concerned about the inside. So we are like having to try to find like a good balance. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna post whenever I feel like it, like I always have. There wasn't really many people like tuning in anyway, so I don't think anyone cares. No one even like said anything about it, so that's fine. But yeah, hope y'all guys have a good night. Bye.